Welcome
to Shamba Shape Up, Uganda.
We are traveling all over Uganda to find hardworking farmers.
We want to celebrate them while giving them the knowledge they need
to make their farms more productive and adapt to climate change.
We want to support them to get better yields and increase their income.
We will see how farmers can benefit from our experts' advice and turn their farms around into a profitable business,
while learning from each other in so many ways.
Join us on these journeys and share in the farmers' experience
on the Shamba Shape Up,
Uganda!
Hey, Aggie! Hey, Aggie! This is what you've brought for the show.
I'm telling you.
Look at mine, look at mine.
Wait, let me pack properly.
Clearly mine is twice as much as that.
I don't know what makes you think that this is a cheap matoke, because it's the best quality around here.
Aggie, never underestimate my chicken. Anyway, I forgive you. Because clearly you don't even know how to look after chicken.
You know what? I'm not going to argue with you. Because I can see you're ready to lose. Again. Yeah?
Me, to lose.
But you know what? It's okay, Frob. May the best man, the best woman win this.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Wait.
Bring it on. Just know that tonight I'm having matoke and chicken.
You keep thinking. Because you know that saying, that put your money where your mouth is.
It's okay. I'm going to put my stomach.
I'm coming to show you.
You come.
You think you all
look
that.
Look at the matoke. Good.
So, well done.
Thank you.
But I have a question for you. When constructing a chicken house, what direction should it face and why?
From the east to the west. So we don't want the sunlight to enter our chicken house. It will cause heat imbalance, and chickens love a warm area. When they come and crowd together because of the heat, they'll start pecking each other.
It sounds good, but we'll see if you got that right.
So when you're going to construct your house, we call it an orientation. The length of the house should be on the east-west. In that, the sun passes over the house in this manner. So it's called an east-west orientation. When you construct it in the otherwise direction, then you tend to have a lot of winds. So the orientation is very important. So when you're going to construct the new house, it is important to consider 1 meter high of wall, and then that is on blocks alone or stone, and the rest up to the roof should be wire mesh. So the wire mesh is important for proper lighting and also proper air circulation. It's going to save you even much more money. So this kind of wire mesh is very okay. You get to use such. If you can source any other which is having enough spacing, not too big to allow rodents or maybe other foreign birds to enter your poultry house. You need to also have what we call, say, curtains. So you can have the kind of curtains which are almost like the PVC that you'll be raising at times and closing, because when you're having the brooder inside, they need a lot of darkness, so at least they'll be on the low. And then if it is too much windy or maybe there's too much rain, maybe that's going to enter, you can always close them so that there is no water entering into their poultry house.
It needs to make floor like that, or I just leave soil and then I put...
The floor should be in such a way whereby any rodents, the kinds of the mouse or the rats, cannot really dig in. So it is important to put in concrete, and concrete is good because you can easily clean it.
What is the best way of roofing that house?
Whenever you're going to have the top roof, it is in a wedge design. There is space in here where you can as well put wire mesh round. And why do you have that? You need some cool air entering and some warm air going out. It easily rises. The hot air easily rises, and you don't want that too much of the fumes inside the poultry house. That goes out while the clean air is coming in from the ventilation, from the ventilated side walls.
Good. Settle down. Hey, Aggie.
Yes.
You're here.
Yeah, your birds are looking good.
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
So I have another question for you.
Oh, okay.
Name 5 things that you must do if you intend to make profit from your chicken.
The spacing. You have to have good spacing in your chicken house, about 1.5 to 2 feet for each bird. Then you have to have good aeration, airflow. The windows, you can see the windows are big, about 2-3 meters. Then you have to have a foot bath. You have to have drinkers.
The most important thing is you need to know how many birds are going to fit in this particular house. So for the birds in layers in a deep litter, we recommend you have 6 to 7 birds per square meter. Since we have done the housing, you know now you don't need to stock as many birds in an area because they tend to be together overcrowded. Then you have cases of cannibalism. They start eating on each other, which is not a good aspect. You get competition for food, competition for light, and even competition for water. The other aspect of the house that you need to consider is the ventilation. When there is too much ammonia, then the birds suffer from a lot of respiratory diseases. And then that will call for a farmer again to incur more cost in going to buy medicine to treat the birds. So we need to know our 50 birds can fit in here very well. Okay. We can increase them to another 50 birds to fit in this very house that we have.
Farmers, remember to get your chicks from a reputable hatchery and treat and vaccinate them as recommended.
I don't know what you usually do in order to improve on the health of your birds.
Yeah, I vaccinate them.
Which is a very good thing. So with the birds, vaccination is number 1 key thing. I'll say number 2, feeding, how you're feeding them. If you're supplementing, they really need to have feed that is rich in all necessary minerals, all necessary vitamins, and all other aspects in terms of the protein and energy. They're feeding from outside, you're giving them the maize bran, and you can have in some, what we call them, supplements. I'll introduce you to one product called Diamond V. Diamond V is a product that is very rich in terms of the vitamins and also fermented yeast. It helps your birds to metabolize their feeds in the best way possible. The birds will eat that feed and they convert that feed very well in terms of production of eggs and even converting meat. And over and above that, it also helps in what we call the gut immunity. And they are able to fight diseases anytime they are having any diseases. This 1.25 kilogram of the Diamond V, 1 ton of the maize bran, you mix 1.25 kilograms of Diamond V should be enough. I saw something which was very pleasing to me. At least you had a footbath at the main entrance of your house, which is a very good thing. But it is not at the entrance of where we're entering now at the poultry house. Yes. So I'll say it is important to also have a footbath at the entrance of the poultry house, so that whenever you're entering, you're able to just dip in your feet before you enter the poultry house. Because we carry a lot of bacteria from outside. And that footbath should always have a disinfectant. And that is able to eradicate or get rid of the bacteria, viruses, fungi. And today, I will advise the use of a product called Coopicide. Coopicide is a disinfectant that is very good in terms of getting rid of all those kind of disease-causing microorganisms that I have mentioned.
What about when I use jig? Because it's the one which I have been using.
It is a good thing that farmers get to use jig in terms of cleaning. I'll say it is not given for use in our livestock houses, So for this Coopicide, when you're going to use it in the footbath, like the one at the entrance and even the one you're going to put at your door, we get to use 100 ml of the Coopicide disinfectant in 10 liters of water. We can as well get to treat the birds from any kind of infection they're going to get from outside. So we ensure the drinking water that the birds are having is always disinfected. So I would advise to have it in the drinking water, and with that one, like you have the 30 ml of the Coopicide in 100 liters of water. You can choose to do it 2 times a week or as frequent as you can. It is much healthier for your birds.
Frob.
Yes.
You're a very busy man. So I know many diseases that affect chicken, especially if a farmer does not ensure biosecurity and hygiene. Just name 4 topmost.
4
Those-
diseases.
Yes.
We have Gomboro. Yes, I'm coming. Gomboro, Newcastle, coccidiosis, Marek's. Those are 4.
We have Newcastle disease. Yes, usually see birds having a lot of mucus, having cough, and they bring out green diarrhea. Gomboro usually see the birds chilled, and they bring out that white diarrhea. Coccidiosis. Coccidiosis disturbs farmers. The brown, whenever you see the brown diarrhea,
yes.
that's coccidiosis. Okay. We usually have other respiratory infections. Okay. You see birds wheezing, birds having a lot of mucus in the mouth, birds coughing. So basically, those are the most disturbing diseases.
And are they preventable?
Yes, you can always prevent these infections. One, by proper hygiene. Your biosecurity should be on point. 2 is by vaccination. Okay, you make sure you follow the schedule given to you by Kenchik and vaccinate them. Then you won't get any problem.
Wow, okay.
Yes, with viral infections especially. Yes. Our birds come pre-vaccinated against Gomboro.
Yes.
Our broilers against Gomboro, Newcastle disease, and infectious bronchitis all at once. So now by the time the bird reaches your farm, it has enough immunity. Yes, you can never lose such numbers.
Okay.
Then two with Kenchik, we always visit. We have a team of vets to always visit your farm, advise you, and it's at free of charge.
Frob, very impressive. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So now we are going bananas.
What?
No, I mean, we're going to talk about bananas. You think you're going to go away scot-free? But we'll do that after
The break.
Let's get ready to Shamba!
Hey, so what are you doing here?
Wait, the fire is already lit at home. They're just waiting for the matoke
What
and
do
the
you
chicken.
mean?
Don't forget about it. Don't worry. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
How many banana stems should you have in a stool at any time and why?
Frob,
Yes.
why don't I just show you? Because telling you might not even understand this thing.
It's okay. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Why are you taking the bicycle?
I don't know. You're talking about matoke, fire at home and...
Yes.
Frob, there's one I want to show you because
Show
you will
me
not
one.
understand what I'm trying to tell you.
We have been
No,
look-
it's right here.
Well, answer
Calm
the
down,
question.
Frobisha, calm down.
Answer the question.
This is the grandmother, mother, and daughter. We
Yes.
keep them 3 because we don't want them to be overcrowded. Plus, if there's overcrowding, there's going to be competition for nutrients.
Fact checker.
Yes.
Olivia is doing some things right, but Dr. Godfrey noticed that there were no fruits in the plantation. Usually, Olivia would harvest 8 to 10 bunches in a good season. But now, things are not looking so good.
The programming wasn't done very well.
Family planning.
Yeah. So, the way it should be done,
Yes.
the old plant, which has a fruit, closely followed by the daughter. The daughter closely followed by now the
granddaughter.
which should be done. So that once you harvest the old one, the following plant is either nearing fruiting or is already fruiting. Now, these ones, she's going to take long without harvesting.
Yes.
And then after that, she will take very long without harvesting from the young ones.
The young ones, okay.
Because they are very
suckers.
young. She shouldn't let there be a very big
Gap.
time lag. As soon as it reaches like 1.5 meters, the young one should be sprouting. And it should be done for all the plants.
All of them.
So that now we have like 3 or 4 stages. The old one with the
okay, the
banana,
old one,
the
then this
follower,
one,
the
then the
follower,
young
then the
one.
very young one.
Okay.
That way, every single mat will
Yes.
be able to give you at least a fruit within 4 months. What you have here, you're not going to have food for the next 6 months.
6 months?
Yes. A good banana plantation which you've managed very well and have done your family planning very well and programming, each stool or mat should be able to give you 3 bunches in a year. You can increase your yield 3 times.
Okay, let me ask you another question.
Ask.
So, how do you control weevils and nematodes in this plantation?
Make sure that where I get my planting material is clean and it is the right source.
Okay.
To make sure that the tools I use in this garden or plantation are disinfected all the time.
Fact checker.
Jamima has 6 acres of bananas and coffee intercropped. However, I could see some signs of pest and disease. So I asked banana expert Dr. Godfrey Seruru to come give us some advice.
Oh, doctor.
Yes, please.
So you've been inspecting our plantation?
I've been looking around.
Okay. So what have you noticed?
Yeah, I've moved around and seen some effects of the weevil, banana weevil.
Okay.
When you look at this, that yellowing is as a result of weevils.
Oh.
You can see it's even weak.
Okay.
How you identify that it's a weevil? The plant breaks from this joint. It topples, it breaks from there. But now this is the effect of a weevil. They have really
Done damage
to the plant.
Okay.
But now, if you go into a plantation and you see black ants digging around the plant, the black ants are the friends to a farmer. They help her to know that there are weevils inside. Those black ants come to eat the larvae of the weevil. And so once you see them around,
Yes.
just know you have
Weevils. Okay, are there any other problems?
The nematode.
Nematodes, yes.
Yeah, now unlike the weevil,
Yes.
the nematode, it eats up the roots, and then the entire plant, including the comb, will come out and fall down.
Okay. How do we control these pests?
You get clean or pest-free suckers. Once you uproot, you have to do what we call pairing. Chop off all the black until the comb remains white. Then you can dip it in an insecticide, just in case there are eggs.
Okay.
Then you plant. After planting, if you have an insecticide like Dudugard, you can apply at a rate of 200 mils in 20 liters of water.
Okay.
So you mix it and you pour it around the root region here, so that if there are any weevils, they will be able to die. Now the nematodes we can use, the Dudugard I talked about, using the same rate.
Thank you very much, Dr. Godfrey. That's very important information. But now let's break it down to the details.
Nematodes and weevils are best controlled by first using clean planting material and then applying an insecticide like Dudugard. To avoid problems spreading, remove all the diseased leaves and burn them away from the farm.
How is it that you're always able to remember all these things?
What can I say, Frob?
Eh?
But I'll tell you the answer after the show. Are you still in the race for this chicken and matoke thing?
They are waiting.
Then ask the question.
Okay, wait.
Yes.
It is wrong to intercrop bananas with coffee. True or false?
True.
Get off.
No, wait, Frob. False. You can actually intercrop coffee and matoke. With more than 75% of farmers in Uganda growing matoke, it is no surprise that people consume up to 1 kilogram of bananas per day. This makes matoke a good source of stable income for the family. We must make sure that we have a continuous supply all year round. I noticed that Stella is planting her bananas in one hole with the coffee to save on the labor cost for preparing the land. Clever, but I wonder if this is a good practice. We certainly need help here, and Dr. Godfrey Seruru from National Agricultural Research Organization is still here with us to give us more advice.
It's not a good practice to have banana and coffee in the same place. It creates competition between the two. And the most affected will be the coffee, because the banana grows very fast and will tend to suppress the coffee. It will send out a very wide root network and take all the nutrients, and the coffee will grow very slowly. So if we are to plant both banana and coffee, we must intercrop properly. Of the two, you must select one which we call the primary crop. And the primary crop is always the coffee, because it's going to stay there for 20, 30, 50 years. Then the secondary crop is the banana. It will stay at most 10 years or less. When it goes out, the coffee remains. The spacing for banana and coffee is the same, 10 by 10 feet or 3 by 3 meters. So we plant the primary crop at the recommended spacing, which is 10 by 10 feet. Then we plant the secondary crop at 20 by 20 feet or 6 by 6 meters. It means in an acre of coffee, you would have 450 plants, then you have 225 plants of banana.
Now, doctor, what's your final advice? Because as you see, the coffee is already growing.
You can leave the coffee here and remove the banana. That is 10 feet, and that is the right spacing for coffee. Yeah, now for the banana, it will be 20 feet. So
I'll hold here.
So that is the 20 feet for the banana. From that coffee plant to this coffee plant is 10 feet. However, we have a banana plant here. It shouldn't be here. We have to remove it to give us a spacing of 20 by 20 for the banana.
What other practices she needs to observe to make this the right way?
As the dry season sets in, she has to mulch so that it doesn't dry up. The mulching helps to conserve the moisture. You can mulch all the other parts, but here, the mulch shouldn't touch here, because once it touches, it can be a source of pests. And secondly, as it decomposes, it may produce heat, which will affect our young plant. So we mulch and leave the space here free. The plant will make use of all the moisture that is stored around it.
Is it okay if I plant something within these gaps?
Yeah, it's okay to intercrop with something else, but not with maize and not with cassava, because those grow very tall and will compete with your coffee and banana. Things like beans, groundnut, those low-growing legumes, they are recommended because they also help you to add some nitrogen.
Grow your coffee, but integrate it with other supportive crops. You need to integrate with banana.
Oh, matoke.
Yes, matoke. Plant the bananas in coffee at a spacing of 20 feet by 20 feet. The bananas will provide shade at some level.
Second level.
Then you find the coffee also at some level. Then down on the ground, it's not supposed to be bare. Plant short crops, cover crops, like legumes, like beans, soya.
Frob.
Yes.
Since we seem to have gotten everything right, but one person gets to take away the matoke and the chicken.
Too bad, too bad, too bad. My fellow farmers, if you want to go smiling all the way to the bank, do everything right.
Hey, mister, hold it there. Me, for this matoke and that chicken, I am willing to take a chance. In fact, let's flip a coin.
Flip a coin for what? Aggie, look at my chicken, look at my chicken. Look at that matoke. No, let's share. Let's share, let us share.
No, this is not nice. To think that I had already planned for this dinner. But anyways, you people watching at home, and you have any more questions, please text iShamba on 6115, starting with the words SSU.
Join us next week as we come together to have fun and learn.
See you right here on the next face-off show of
Shamba Shape Up, Uganda!
Woo!